Today we have another young Indian with us as part of the Voice of the Young series. Hello, everybody. Good to be with you once again. Today we have with us Somnath Ingole, and let's listen to him. Over to you, Somnath.
Hello, sir. It's been honored to be here with you at this evening. Hi, everyone. Myself, Somnath Ingole, and I'm working. I'll tell about the audience about a little bit about myself. Like I'm working as a research associate at Center for Advanced Financial Research and Learning at Mumbai, which is a think tank of Reserve Bank of India. Prior to that, I was working as a project associate at Indian Institute of Science, and I completed my research internship at the Reserve Bank of India. And I would like to start about how I got interested in the economics. I belongs to a small town called Ekatpur, which is in Solapur district of Maharashtra. So I belongs from there. I born and brought up there. I completed my education till 12th at my hometown, and after that I left for good education. Like we didn't have good education centers there, so I had to move somewhere else. So best and a good option for me was a district near to my district, which is Kolhapur. So for my undergrad, I went to Kolhapur. There is one college called Rajaram College, which comes in under Shivaji University, and so I completed my undergrad in economics there. So basically, I have seen first reason getting into economics is quite natural. So being grown up in the village, and I have seen like extreme poverty and the scarcity of resources and things like that around in my area. So that was quite intuitive for me to see there is one subject which studies these issues, which I came to know in the ninth standard. So that was quite interesting. Key. And also my teachers as well fueled me, like the way they taught me during my high school education. That was also a trigger point for me to study economics. And
Okay, wait a minute. Let me just
yeah.
ask. This education is in Marathi, right? Not
Yes,
in
yes, sir. Yeah,
it was
not
all
in English.
it
Yeah,
was only in Marathi.
in Marathi only, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So and so I 11 at 11th standard I was a science student, but and so economics is for me like I had to change my stream. So if I wanted to study economics, so I took a drastic decision during that time to change my stream, go from science to arts stream. So according that time, the people were used to students more majority students were used to go in science because they knew science stream has a lot of good opportunities and arts don't have any future vagina. So that kind of stereotype was there. And when I changed my stream, then I was I had become one issue of debate, a discussion in my college. Like Somnath had changed his stream and he went to from science to arts. But the reason which I had gone there, that I knew only that. So I wanted to study economics. So I thought completing my 12th in arts, like majoring, and then I can major into economics for my undergrad. So till 12th, then I completed my education. Like in, I try to keep, like I try to my interest in economics to alive, like during that period. But for after that, the situation was quite tough. Like I wasn't aware about the good economic institutions where I
Yeah.
wanted to be a good economics. Like from that time, I decided to be in the major people wanted to go into somewhere engineering and then civil services, vagera, vagera. But I had decided that I wanted to pursue my education in economics, and I want to become a good economics. So and nobody was aware about how one can, if someone is interested in economics, and how he can or she can go or look or can decide the path. So after that, then I wasn't aware about all those things, and so I went for my undergrad at Kolhapur. And the state of education what was there in undergrad was quite was kind of detached from the actual economics, which is necessary for students to, pursue higher studies as well, or to go into academia or industry. So that was quite a disappointing part of my undergrad, and I wasn't aware about the current status of economic education. So I think majority of the first generation learners. So I'm a first generation learner, and I'm the only one who has come so far.
Okay,
So
and this was in English or Marathi, this
there's
undergraduate?
still this is as well in Marathi only. Yeah.
Marathi only.
So yeah, but so the language barrier was also there, like English. Till the undergrad, I was studying in Marathi, and the majority of good reference book was into English. So for accessing them was quite difficult for me. But in the first year, I realized that, and I started developing my language skills as well. So I worked on that. Then that barrier, I somehow I managed to remove that language barrier. And then I was preparing, like later I come to know okay, there are some good econ schools in the country, like IGIDR, then GNU, and then Delhi School of Economics, where we can study masters in economics, and then the next path of can be uh, unfolded. So I started preparing for a DSCs and GNU's entrance examinations at my second year, and I was the only one who was the whole college was doing and was interested in economics. But and the daily situation was like I had to push myself, because the environment I had during my education journey was quite disappointing, from financial perspective and from advice and resources perspective. So being the only one in that environment who is interested in something different, then it was quite difficult to push yourself as a to pursue them. So there are many disappointing incidents, and every day was kind of key. Every day was more like key. I will think key, it's not happening from me, and I think I should stop and I should look for something else. But somehow then I pursue completed my undergrad in with some good numbers as well, and my professor as well pushed me to pursue go for a for a master's degree in economics as well. I was also interested, but when I came into Pune, then this the situation or the job market was quite disturbing. Majority of people were preparing for civil services, and the arts people they wasn't aware about the job opportunities, vagera vagera. So that also the environment was quite. Then I started thinking, "Okay, I think I should stop my formal education, since I was having difficulties from my home as well to support my education and the environment. So I thought I started, I should do I should shift into any other job or career opportunity. So I started preparing for civil services as well. But I think it was almost 6 months I had started preparation for the civil services. But the somehow that instinct from my mind was always was pushing me to key. This is not your field, and I think you should go into economic research, which I always nourished with me. Keep following the biographies of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and specifically Amartya Sen, who was the only Nobel Prize winner in the economics during that time in 2014 and 15. So that was a time, and then I had given the JNUs and DS's entrance exam as well, but then later I came to know the gap between the syllabus, the gap between the education or the need of knowledge about economics or mathematics, or whether it is statistics, was required to crack those exams, and what we have studied. So majority, like in Maharashtra, or I think majority in other states as well, we have this situation where this gap is huge. Majority undergrad student don't know about the mathematics and econometrics. So unfortunately, I wasn't aware about those things, and still I somehow I had managed to prepare for those entrance examinations on my own capabilities. But in the first year, I wasn't able to crack those examination, unfortunately. So I was quite disappointed. And then in second attempt as well, I wasn't able to crack, and like and those examinations, and like wasn't able to get into my dream econ school, but somehow I got into Bombay School of Economics, which is known as the Mumbai School of Economics as well. So in 2019 I started studying there. So in MSc we call it in a short way, like I had very good teachers as well, and the research environment and the professors were like who used to teach us, like then I got into like I told them I want to do research and pursue my career in economics, specifically in research. So with them discussing them, I started developing my area of interest as well. And then apart from study, I used to go into library and then read research journals, like starting from econometric, and then some of the leading leading journals, but etc to nourish my research habit. And so like during that time
So were
I
you
got
in a hostel at that time, or were you
yes,
living
yes,
on
sir, yeah,
in
yeah.
a hostel?
And like, yeah, in hostel, Mumbai University's hostel. So and later, sir, during that period, like then COVID came, then it was quite difficult to stay there as well and to continue with education. And I think probably I was about to stop my masters actually, because the financial stress and other problems वगैरह was quite difficult. But many of the thankfully my professors and my seniors actually helped me to stay there and to finish my studies. And I was
How
aware
did they
about the
help
job.
you? How did they help you?
uh, yes, sir. So basically, they were like, I was like majorly facing problems from a financial perspective. So being a
Yeah.
farmer's family, so like during those time, it was hard to like everyone, like the majority of people were facing problems. So that was a major support during that time. And then I finished my masters as well. Along with I worked and completed my internship. Since and there is one thing which the people who are from not from top tier one institutions, they have to face struggle into a job market. So I was aware about that, and I individually worked on developing my skills and then my research portfolio, we can say. So along with working with professors and doing some extra internships वगैरह वगैरह. And then I applied at Indian Institute of Science, and so I went for my research assistantship at IIC. So for 14 months I was there. I worked on the various like intersection of data and intellectual property rights and economics under the supervision of Professor Angela Gotu. And then I was always interested into macroeconomics and some part of banking and finance as well. So then I applied for my internship at Reserve Bank of India. Then I completed my 5th month internship at RBI. So I worked on the financial innovation and its impact on bank lending rates during my research internship. So that paper is so I wrote one paper, and which is in evolving stage. So soon we will publish that. And now after that I joined CAFRAL, which is India's one of prominent think tank into the banking and finance research. Here I'm working with Dr. Vidya Sundarajan under as a research assistant to her. She's also an applied microeconomics and then is a well-published researcher in the academia as well. So this was about brief about my educational and my the personal journey about from there to here.
So the financial issue is now over.
Yes, sir, absolutely. For during this time, like I'm sufficiently I can earn and support my family as well. So
Yeah.
probably I think sir, from the people who are from first generations learners, so they have to face like the barriers, like whether it is related to financial condition, or maybe having good amount of resources and the stereotypes at their village. And so this kind of difficulties and problems will be like some of the people like myself have faced that. And I'm fortunate to I was able to tackle those problems successfully and to come so far. Now from working as a RA for some time, I want to do some good amount of work in academic research, and later I want to go for my PhD as well in economics, which is my dream since last 6-7 years, to pursue the PhD in economics.
And are you
And
going back to your village sometimes?
Sometimes I go so like not even not frequently, but sometimes, yeah.
What's the
So
situation at your last visit?
so my areas are well known, like area is known as a drought prone area, where we don't like the rainfall is quite I'm extremely low. So the majority people and they have to look for some other opportunities and migrate to cities like Mumbai or Pune for the good opportunities or good
Mhm.
future. So this kind of situation is there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, it's a very creditable journey, and you have really done it well, and you have struggled hard, and you have succeeded, and it's very creditable. And of course, I'm sure you didn't do it alone without the support of your parents,
Absolutely, sir. Yeah.
emotional support at least, if not financial, the
Right.
emotional support. Without it, we can't really proceed to
Absolutely.
do these things. So I am ready to say to you, well done, congratulations.
Thank you very
You
much,
have
sir. Yeah.
really done something that others can perhaps only think about. Okay.
Right.
But now let me ask you
Yeah.
a question that what is the best thing that you found in Mumbai? When you came here, big city, culture shock, this, that. So what's the best thing that you found in Mumbai that really makes you think, oh, good, I'm here? Apart from your job and this and that, what is it about Mumbai that's very attractive to you?
I think, sir, like be like uh, having stayed in Maharashtra for a longer time, I can say, sir, I wasn't interested into coming into Mumbai because I was no, I was aware about the situation, like the crowd and the the lifestyle, like the fast lifestyle we have here. Like we have like surviving is quite difficult here in Mumbai. But one thing we usually say that if the person like is able to survive in Mumbai, then he can live or survive into any part of the world. So I think best part of that journey, or maybe Mumbai, we can say ki the traveling through locals and struggling to get seats, and then through the buses, and then going into your workplaces, and then coming back with that same energy and to your home, and again the second day. So I think that is the best thing here, which teaches a lot actually to succeed in your daily life and maybe to achieve something
Okay.
exceptional.
Okay. And now, even a more silly question. Since you are in
Yes.
Mumbai, which everybody knows is the film capital of Hindi films,
Right.
if I said, you have a chance to meet a celebrity in Mumbai, whom would you like to meet?
I would say, sir, like a celebrity like a Manoj Vajpayee or maybe Nawazuddin Siddiqui, because I'm aware of their struggle and how they
Hang
that
on.
will be.
I had to pause it. So let's go back. You were saying the two people. Let's listen to you again.
Mm.
So you had given me two names. So let's see who they are.
Yeah, so the names were, sir, like Manoj Vajpayee or maybe Nawazuddin Siddiqui, because I'm pretty like impressed by their struggle and their journey, and which is quite inspiring as well. So that teaches a lot actually, to not give up on um, the thing which you want.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
Not much actually, sir. I have really talked. So I just want to give a small message, like what I learned, and I just want to highlight that.
Yeah.
So there will be many situations where we want to give up on, like, and not pursue our dreams. But I remember one quote from, like the quote is from Stephen Hawking, and
Yeah.
he said that I think um, however hard like I'm not able to recall that properly, but he said that to if you are getting, like, if you are struggling to for meet your aim, then don't give up on that, because however difficult it may seem, but there is always little hope to again get there. So I think
And you
that quote is, yeah,
and
always
you approved
uh,
it. You approved it. Okay. All
right,
right.
sir.
So let's end here and say maybe we'll come back to you in 1 year and see where you are, what you are
Definitely.
thinking, what you are
Yeah.
doing. So let's say bye to the viewers now. I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. Till then, bye.
Thank you for this opportunity, sir. Yeah, it was